Today, article is a little bit old, but new system, self-medication, is introduced from this year. I explain medical deduction. Medical deduction in Japan and the United States. In Japan, we have business income, salary income, and we get gross income. And medical expense deduction is deducted here, and we get taxable income. And medical expense deduction is selection between self-medication and medical expense. You choose advantageous deduction. And the self-medication is a specified medicine minus 12,000 Japanese yen. This can be deductible. And the maximization is maximum is 88,000 Japanese yen. And the medical expense from hospital expense, etc., you deduct lesser of 100,000 Japanese yen or gross income 5%. And the maximum amount is 2 million Japanese yen. Okay. And United States, we have gross income and above the line deduction. This is some educational expense, individual retirement account, etc. And we get adjusted gross income. And from here, this selection, itemized deduction, or standard. Standard is lump sum deduction. This is different, depends on your filing status. For example, in Japanese yen, lump sum will be 100 man yen. This kind of expense, this kind of deduction. And the itemized deduction, you can deduct medical expense exceeding 10% of adjusted gross income, AGI. You have other itemized deductions, but the medical expense deduction is this. And there's no statutory limitation for this deduction. we have AGI. I'm sorry, alternative minimum tax. Alternative minimum tax. Minimum tax. In this calculation, medical expense deduction is added, and you pay greater of alternative minimum tax and regular tax. Therefore, there is some limitation for the deduction of medical expense. And let's confirm with a statute. First, Japanese medical expense deduction. Okay. Self-medication, you can deduct minus 12,000 Japanese yen, and the limitation is 88,000. And regular medical expense deduction. Okay. Maximum is 2 million Japanese yen, and you can deduct expense minus 100,000 Japanese yen, or 5% of gross income. This is individual income tax form A. This is gross income, and medical expense deduction is here. United States, medical expense, you can deduct that exceed 10% of your adjusted gross income. Until 2016, limitation was 7.5% for the people 65 or older, but from this year, 2017, everybody is 10%. And this is Form 1040. This is gross income and above the line deduction. IRA deduction. And you get adjusted gross income and itemized deduction or standard deduction. It is your option. And itemized deduction. You can deduct medical expense which exceeds 10% of your AGI. And this is alternative minimum tax calculation. Medical and dental expenses added back. However, for the people who are 65 or older, some advantageous process is added here. Okay, thank you.